day 33 during the strike, and here because well, we've been trying to get a meeting in 33 days. And you know, we came here 2-3 weeks ago with the Grand Chief Stuart Phillip, and many members of our community came to drop off the demands at hunger strike with you.
Yeah, I've seen the demands, and you know, it's clear what you're asking for.
Yes, and we're here today. First of all, to listen to council and what Adrian Carr has to say, but it's also because, as you know, these demands, and of course this is a desperate act, and this is because every major resident group in our community, and that is every major resident group in our community, from the Aboriginal Front Door to Vandu to Aboriginal Harm Reduction Society to the Carnegie Center, every resident community is behind these demands and endorses it. And that's not an accident. It's speaking to how desperate our community is. And this isn't just about me.
From every resident group, actually.
Well, it is.
It's in the letter that we've dropped off here on day 14.
Okay.
It has been endorsed.
Have you been talking with the Premier or the Leader of the Opposition or anyone?
That's the letter we dropped.
I mean, because what you're asking for on social housing is the responsibility of the province, and there's an election, and we hope that the next government of BC is going to deliver big time on social housing for the downtown east side of Vancouver.
Yeah,
we would like a meeting actually with you in private, if that's possible. Today.
Today? Well, I've got council cranking back up here.
We're willing to wait.
For the next while.
Because we have some things that we need to explain things more carefully, and we might have some things that you'd be interested in as well, like that would help you and would help us, and I think it's best said not in front of cameras.
Okay, and I mean beyond what you've been putting out there in public?
Yeah, well,
something new and different?
And we need to talk about the demands and something new and different.
It's not
that might be helpful to you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm curious, you made any headway with the Premier or Mr. Dix, or are you talking with them?
Well,
about the demands?
We've talked to Mr. Dix about the demand, but more importantly, we also spoke to the local MLA, Jenny Kwan and Libby Davies recently, just a Saturday, and they're going to come up with a joint letter statement on this. They said they both personally endorse the demands, and as you know, the Union of BC Chiefs and Grand Chief Stuart Phillip endorses the demands. We are going to meet with the leader of the Green Party this Friday, and so we'll find out what's going to happen.
But you're the main person to talk to.
Well, actually, on social housing,
that's what we need to talk.
We're delivering more housing every week.
We need a half hour with you today to talk about this. Why it's you that we need.
And it's really the city that's involved in this. It's the city that has approved one site, and it's the city that is about to approve another site at the vacant Vancouver Police Department building.
Right,
that belongs
to an office building.
Yes, so it is. These are two important city issues.
Yeah.
And so that's why we need to talk to you, because the situation is. We prefer a non-confrontational situation.
Absolutely.
And we prefer a situation where we can come to something that's healthy for our community and for the city.
I appreciate that. So I've got to get into council. I think everyone's waiting, and you guys are going to be here for till later on this afternoon. I don't know what time we wrap up, but I can check with my staff and see. I don't know what my schedule is post council. I know I've got meetings set up, so we'll have to juggle. And,
okay, juggle for us.
Let me get in touch with my staff. Hopefully we can do something later today.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
We'll be waiting.
Okay.
We're not leaving.
Report number 2. Councillor Affleck had requested these next 3 policy reports, and we'll start.
I think the fear is palpable amongst those living in the downtown east side, and our need to respond
to that fear is incumbent.
Thank you very much for
just 2 seconds. We're just
Thanks,
just to say we're a little bit disappointed that it's taken this long.
We have a speakers list, and this is council business. Councilor Reimer.
Yeah, just to Councilor Carr through you. I don't have a copy of the letter and haven't seen it, so it'd be great if we could, I don't know if others are in the same position, but if I could get a photocopy.
It was emailed.
I was just checking my email. No record of it, so perhaps, sorry, anyway, I have no record of the letter, so since Councilor Carr had it, it appeared to be in her hands, perhaps we could photocopy it.
Penny Bound received it and said,
as I said,
in front of the mayor's
I
office.
do not have a copy of the letter, so if Councilor Carr could provide me with a photocopy, that would be great. Thanks.
Okay. Any more council business?
Did you agree to meet today, Mr. Mayor?
There's a motion to business inquiries.
Mr. Mayor, excuse me.
And seeing none, I'll call for the motion to adjourn. Councilor Ball, seconded by Councilor Hill. All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. So council is adjourned, and we'll be back together tomorrow morning for our committee meeting at 9:30. Thanks, everyone.
We just want to make it clear that we just want to meet with the mayor and any of the elected officials here and no paid staff from the City of Vancouver, if that's okay. So anybody who was elected on the ticket of ending homelessness, that's okay. We're happy as long as the mayor's agreed.
But once I know, you know how to find me. I know how to find you, so we'll figure out how to
Did you say you wanted other elected councillors there? Because I'll be happy to.
I wasn't coming for you.
Okay.
Just because.
What we don't want is city staff.
Yeah. Okay. I've already met with you and we've had a good conversation. If you need to talk to me more, I'm happy to speak with you more. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. No,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
She's the only abusive person.
We know. Anyway, it's a dire issue for the people in the downtown east side, and if someone's pressed to enter into a hunger strike, you know the situation is desperate. So I think the gentrification is real in the downtown east side. I believe that that we do not have sufficient social housing. The welfare rate, which is despicably low, in order to give people, and that the housing that does exist is in most cases deplorable and needs to be replaced. So this is an issue that ought to be close to the hearts and in the forefront of action of a council that says it's absolutely committed to affordable housing and homelessness.
Sorry, but it's a little weird not to have someone there who can do the follow-up. So, but if the point is just to talk about us,
Yeah, talk with you. Yeah. You can't speak without the paid staff there?
we can speak. It's just that if there's follow-up items, it would make more sense to have someone there. But it's all the same. Since it appears to be a theatrical exercise, it's all the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you planning on filming it?
No.
Since this appears to be a theatrical exercise, is that what she just said?
No.
So evil.
Oh.
So narcissistic.
She's
I can move your car to a different spot. Yeah, and then I can.
Not anything like politics.
Sorry, that's what I should be about.
So the solidarity note still scheduled?
Yes.
All right. All right. You have time for
And right now, the mayor is saying that, he's not sure what he can do about the Vancouver Police Department building. They want to build a venture capital hub there, so I don't see anything positive right there coming from the mayor. The second site, the Sequel 138 site, they really do understand that site is very important to us. The mayor had 2 previous chances to buy that site. He admitted that he didn't do it. They want condos there. They said that they'll look to find out what price the developer Mark Williams want for that site. They said that they'd have some kind of follow-up on that. But right now, I wouldn't say there was a whole lot positive coming out of this meeting. It isn't uplifting to our community, and so it pushes us to have them to be even more confrontational because the city is not respecting our community and continues not to respect our community. It's so vital to us. We try to explain that this, every resident group wants this, and they don't have the support to do what they've been approving there.
Sorry, but more confrontational, what do you mean by that?
More confrontational means that they're telling us that when we come and we meet with them, and they speak to us legalese, and they tell us that they're not respecting our views and our wishes and our desires and what we need in our community. So that means it pushes us more onto the fighting them on the streets, and that means I mean that in our legal democratic way and in a nonviolent way, but it means that it pushes us more and more in that direction as a community. And in fact, they didn't even say any concern about my health. Did I recall? I don't remember if anybody knows. He never even mentioned anything about that. So we had to actually confront him here to have this meeting. So if confrontation seems to work, then there's your answer.
You have to quit on the basis of it.
That was actually a question I forgot. Are you going to continue your strike?
It's really difficult to say right now. It's I have to think on it overnight, the next couple of days, and something seriously that I have to think to, because obviously this mayor and this vision government doesn't seem to care about myself. In fact, he mentioned no words of caring, even, and that's the way I see how he sees our community in downtown East Side right now, that he doesn't care.
It would have been a miracle if they agreed to our demands, and we told the mayor that we are paying attention to how much money the developers are giving him. One developer alone, Bruno Wall, gave Vision Vancouver $180,000, and they just passed their condos across the street from Raycam on Hastings. Yeah, it's 33 days that Dave's been on this hunger strike, and he's lost so much weight, and basically the community's going to have to step up for him now.
Well, it also sounds like you guys might have to reduce the demands.
I don't think we can reduce the demands, but we will maybe keep going with the pigeon picket and with organizing in the community. I think that's our response. We can't adjust our demands to nothing, and that's what we're getting, nothing now. That was like 2 out of 50 sites we were trying to get. We can't get 2.
Yeah, are you going to start eating?
Soon, yeah, soon.
Remember, nothing is impossible.
That's right.
Huh? Laugh about everything.
No, it's fantastic. You know, you really exposed the lack of caring. You did, and that it's like when you're breaking up with someone, finally you realize how bad it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, at least I can see it, right? So
because
love
yourself first. Huh? If you want to do it, nothing is impossible. Listen to this mama.